radiation, climate, and climate change. While atmospheric CO2 has benefits, too much of it can have extremely negative consequences. Measurements of air trapped in ancient Antarctic ice show that over the past 650,000 years, CO2 has constituted less than 300 parts per million of our atmosphere. Since the beginning of the industrial age, however, the burning of fossil fuels such as coal and petroleum has elevated the atmospheric CO2 concentration to unprecedented levels. As a consequence, since the 1950s, the global average surface temperature has increased by 0.9 degrees centigrade, and the Earth has experienced the hottest years ever recorded. So as you can see in this picture, in part A, due to human burning fossil fuels, the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is now more than 33% greater than in the pre-industrial era. So the horizontal line is the year, so 0 is now, and the vertical axis is the atmospheric CO2 concentration. And as you can see that it has a kind of up and down behavior, but in the last years because of human activities and the burning of fossil fuels, the amount has increased drastically. So in this part, for more than 400,000 years before the industrial era, atmospheric CO2 concentration never exceeded 300 ppm, parts per million. Due to burning of fossil fuels, present-day value is greater than 400 ppm and rising. If we continue to consume fossil fuels at the same rate, by 2050 the atmospheric CO2 concentration will reach 600 parts per million, well off the scale of next slide, figure A, as we saw. The resulting temperature increase will have dramatic effects on global climate. In polar regions, massive quantities of ice will melt and run from solid land to the sea, thus raising ocean levels worldwide and threatening the homes and lives of hundreds of millions of people who live near the coast. Coping with these threats is one of the greatest challenges facing 21st century civilization. So in part B, due to the increased CO2 concentration during the past 50 years, the global average temperature has increased at an average rate of approximately 0.18 degree centigrade per decade. So again, the horizontal line is the year, the vertical axis is different global average temperature from 1951 to 1980 average. So you can see the average, here, and the importance is that the average temperature is actually increasing, and as it is written, is increased atmospheric CO2 due to burning of fossil fuels is the cause of this continuing increase in global average temperature.